welcome to race number 9 of the NYTORL 500 Cup Series. The STP 1848 500. Now, here are all your cars for today's race. So, yep, it's been a pretty good racing so far this year. With David Rasher, your current points leader. Some great racing with him. Great racing last time, yesterday, with Matt Olson passing Ryan DaCosta right at the last second, like right in turn number 3. And then also Zach Jones is in the 48 car today. As the green flag's coming back out, whoa, look how fast that pace car went. Right there. But can Zachary Brown be the second driver to win 2 races this season? Or will David Rasher be the first driver to win both a Bristol and a Martinsville race? As the green flag comes out and the race is on. Man, great start for the number 29 of Zachary Brown. This place is pretty confusing, so this might be pretty confusing for everyone. So, yes. So, this is going to be a pretty exciting race today. As we're just going to start, we got off with a great start with no caution. And I think we're under caution. We're under caution. Yeah, we're under caution. This pace car just went right by. Look at that. He just went right through everyone. And there's Zachary Brown trying to get past everyone. Oh, no, some damage on Ben Ward's car. 26 of Ben Ward. He's got some damage. Yeah, so let's see, like, how to get the damage. Yes, so there goes Ben Ward. It was Ryan DaCosta who was actually just trying to get past Bob Fergus right here. So let's actually see what happened. There's Dylan Young right behind him, just trying to draft him up. That's how he gets the boost. They're trying to go 3 wide, and then Bob Fergus doesn't really want to go, and they get really loose. And then when Bob Fergus hits the wall, and Dylan Young got a little piece of that, they crash. And he's just going to spin right up to the line, right up to the start-finish line. And that's when the yellow flag comes out. And then Ben Ward just gets right into him. Yeah. And now we got some cars going to the pits. Bob Fergus there, Aaron Mason, Zach Austin. And there goes Ryan DaCosta, of course. Taking a pit stop. Ben Ward's taking a pit stop. Several cars taking a pit stop. Some of the cars are trying to get their lap back. There goes Ben Ward trying to find a spot. So, yep. So far, a great season for a few of the drivers. It's been a great job for Chevy because they have actually won the most. They won Road of Steel. They won Rockingham. They won Bristol, and I think that's it. Yes. We had Pontiac won at Daytona. We had Chevy won at Road of Steel. We had Ford won at Bristol. The only manufacturer that hasn't won a race yet was a Dodge. There's only a few Dodges in this year, and that's only P2 London and William Duncan, Iron Siegel, Trent Dunham. Next year, one of them is gonna be Danny Wells. Next year, one of them is gonna be Danny Wells. So, and Trent Dunham is gonna be driving the 7 car, and then it's going to be a big change for several of them next year. And then we're going to have a driver that's going to be new in the series driving the 12. One of his cars is going to be that car, the Mobile 1 car. which is going to be the car that Danny Wells is driving in right now. And then season 3, it could be that or it could be different. Because as we got a green flag on board with Zachary Brown, very exciting racing. Now we're going to be on lap number 10 now. So, yeah. 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 It's pretty exhausting right now, so I'm like, right now, like slumped in the chair. So, I was, but I'm very tired. I haven't barely been outside lately. It's much colder than yesterday. To prove that, I went outside, tried out my new colored bubbles I got from Easter. They're pretty gross. They're not really gross, but they're kind of cool. But they make a big mess. So, yes, as we're still racing, we got Aaron Mason right behind him, but he is not second place. David Roster's second place. As we're still in the green. Man, very tired today. Tiring today. But we got David Roster not that far away from him. Yes. Oh, we're under caution. Who was it? Oh, JT Twansky's up in the wall. That was a big one right there. Oh, Dylan Young's got damage. Wonder how he got that how he got that, but oh, Joe Twansky's got damage right there. Well, I don't think anyone else has got much of damage. Oh yeah, we got massive pile up. Oh, and Seth Cole right there, Zach Smith, Zach Hoffenschneider. Here's actually the instant replay of the crash. Oh, caution actually came out before that. I have no idea how that came out. I think that was with Dylan Young. I think, but this is the only replay we had was the spin around with some to Jake Rogers. Look, you actually just saw that Zach Hamill hit the wall hard. There's a 10. And look at that. He nearly flipped over. That's kind of scary. On board with Jake Rogers, you can actually see pow, and then he just spins out. You see that race car just going up, and then you actually see that zoom away. And then here was the massive pileup. William Duncan gets spun around, and watch this. Zach Austin gets him, and then watch this. Barney Ward nowhere to go for him, and then everyone else just starts piling up. And look at William Duncan up and over, the first time ever that ever happened at Martinsville. I see all the cars just flying by, several cars, much damage in the front. We're going to come back to green. David Roster is our current leader. But can he keep it up and win this race? As the green flag comes back out again, and look how far away Joshua Michaels is, our second place driver. Second place, as he's just gonna gun the motor right now. But we got a big run, and there's Zachary Brown. That is where he is. And then we got David Ross. Oh man, taking the lead as he's trying to lap down Mark George. Next week, I think it's gonna be less of a mishap since everyone else is gonna be all racing at once. I'm going to have it down, the damage down to moderate, so we're going to still have a few drivers in the race. And a few drivers not going to be, like, all out of the race. Yep, and speaking of which, the 15th race will be the All-Star race. So, that's the race where the drivers that, where some of you guys are going to get to vote for a driver that will make it in. Then we're going to also have a showdown, and the top 5 in that race will move on to the All-Star race. That will be held at Charlotte. Oh, there goes Ryan Duke into the wall. That was David Roster's former teammate in the Chili's Cup Series. And oh, we got a few cars out of the race. Zach Smith, Seth Cole, they're all out of the race. And, oh, right. Got screensaver. And it's just shaking, shake. Okay, shaking off. Yes. It's been a wild year so far, so. Yes. As we're coming down, only a few laps left. This time by, it will be, I have no idea. But, I think we're down like 3 laps to go, I think. Yeah, and then we got Joshua Michaels, not that far away, but he's still trying to take the lead away as we're going to be down to 2 laps to go. This time by. Now that Eric Burton is not on the lead lap, so David Roster might be able to win his 3rd race this season. So here we go as we're coming down to the white flag. Yes, this is going to be one exciting finish for team number 24. They won at Rockingham. They won at Bristol. And if he try to keep these cars up, he will win at Martinsville, and yes, he will. David Roster winning the STP 1848 500. What a win for number 24, our current points leader. Yes, so we got David Roster is our current points leader, winning several races this season. But here's your standings. And yes. What a win for David Roster. And there are all the cars that did not finish. But congratulations. 3 times this season, David Roster wins. See you next time.